Good evening, everyone, and thanks for joining us for News 8 Now at 10. I'm Ken Kozarowski. The so-named Arcadia fire in Monroe County is still burning tonight, and officials say roughly half of it is contained. At a press conference this evening, emergency management officials say around 3,000 acres have burned. The evacuation area was expanded for a short time tonight, covering an area south of Arcadia Avenue to County Road E, but that evacuation order was lifted about an hour ago. Now, Army officials from Fort McCoy spoke at tonight's press conference, offering condolences for residents near the installation who were displaced because of the fire. When asked about how the fire started, officials say they're investigating.
The exact cause of the fire is still unknown at this time. We do know that we were doing prescribed burns. Risk assessments were done, evaluations were done. This has visibility at the highest levels. The Secretary of the Army is tracking this down to all the people at Fort McCoy.
Major General Baker said these prescribed burns were happening all week, and they found a minor burn happening yesterday. He said these burns are routine before the summer training season.
That's why we're going to investigate what the cause of this and go into more detail. And one of the reasons is that this is the height of the training season. We have over 2,000 soldiers coming into the base, and prescribed burns really set the conditions. And there's going to be a lot of live fire going on. And instead of the ammunition and the tracers starting the impact area and having a very uncontrolled burn, this is a measure that we take to set the conditions so that we have successful training throughout the year.
Now, officials say most of the burned areas are on Fort McCoy, and 70 acres have so far burned off the military installation. Emergency officials have changed the evacuation center from the Warrens Community Center to the Lunda Center in Black River Falls. Dozens of residents were evacuated multiple times over the past 24 hours. Earlier today, at least one resident was hopeful that the winds would bring the fire away from their property and let crews get it under control.
I'm still concerned, but I feel a little more secure with the wind going away from us, but there's still other people that it's in their direction of. So.
Frost says he's making preparations to protect his property in case that fire spreads to his area. Meantime, a restaurant in Warrens called the Pines has had doors open all day to give evacuees somewhere to go. The restaurant's owners are offering food to those residents as well as first responders and emergency management officials. One resident who was evacuated says he's thankful for the support.
The community has been great. Yeah, I've known the owners here at the Pines for probably a year and a half now, and yeah, they know me very well, so yeah. It's nice that they're serving food for us and stuff, so that's helpful.
Meantime, the Buffalo County Sheriff's Office has issued an all-clear after multiple wildfires in the area, including a brush fire in Mondovi. Earlier today, one fire forced a brief shutdown of State Highway 35, and Highway 37 south of County Highway B was down to one lane at the time due to a significant fire.